Good morning, students. Again, we will start with the set theory. Now, our today's topic is empty set and null set. The name itself suggests this characteristic. Empty set means a set has no element. That set is known as empty set. Okay, it is denoted by phi. See, this circle ends cross, that is called phi, or blank curly bracket. This curly bracket, nothing we have to write, is considered as null set, or you may say empty set. Now I will give you an example. Set of all person whose age is only 1 year. Remember that my question is set of all the person whose age is 1 year and clear his or her HSC board exam. Tell me, is there any person who pass out his HSC board exam at the age of 1 year? Definitely no. So, in that kind of set, we will write null set, or we may say phi. Phi and null set both are the denoted for the empty set. Now, apart from that, our next topic of the same exercise 1.2, is equal set and equivalent set. See, equal set is there in your textbook. Equivalent word is not there, but we will discuss both the term. Now, what do you mean by equal set? A set whose elements are same as other set is known as equal set. Not only elements, total number of elements are also same. Okay, I will write one example. If here I will write 1, 2, 3, 4, that is name of this set is A, and here my question is first 4 natural number, that is set B. First 4 natural number. Then also we write the same answer. So set A and set B are the same set. Sometimes, I think in the last to last class, we wrote one example. 2, 3, 5 are prime number, and if someone write 3, 2, 5, then also they are same, means elements are same, even number of elements are same. So this kind of sets are known as equal set. Remember that I told you two words, equal set, and the second word I told you equivalent set. I will write that also, I will explain that also. Now, equivalent means only number of elements are same, elements not same. Equivalent set, only number of elements are same, then it is known as equivalent set. I will write one example. Say A having element 1, 2, 3 and B having element small a, small b, small c. Here also 3 element, here also 3 element. Number of elements is equal to 3, and here also the number of elements equal to 3. It means if only number of elements are equal, then that set is known as equivalent set. So there is one general statement that every equal set is equivalent set, but every equivalent set is not equal set. What is the major difference between equal set and equivalent set? See, in equivalent set, only number of elements are same, but in equal set, numbers as well as elements are same. 3 elements, then there are also 3 elements, but if here 1, 2, 3, then that another set is also contain 1, 2, 3. In that kind of case, it is known as equal set. But in equivalent set, only numbers of element equal. Here also 3 element, here also 3 element. Here might be 1, 2, 3, here there will be 4, 5, 6, A, B, C, 5, 6, 7. 3, then only 3 elements are there. Okay, you may write Magan, Chagan and Raman. Then also it is considered as equivalent set because there are 3 number, there are 3 elements. Anyway, we will start exercise 1.2. Okay, now the first question of 1.2 is, which of the following are example of null set? Again, we know that. What do you mean by null set? No element. Then it is called null set. Set of odd natural number divisible by 2. We know that a number is divisible by 2, then it must be multiple of 2. Right? Here my question is set of odd natural number which is divisible by 2. Odd means 1, 3, 5 and so on. Can we say, is there any number which are divisible by 2? Definitely no, because they are not multiple of 2. Hence, this set does not contain any element which are divisible by 2. So, the answer for first question is null set, right? First one is null set because there is no element. Now, second one, set of even prime number. Now, we know that element for this is 2. Okay, if 2 is there, then 2 is only one element, but even though if it is one element is not equal to null set. Hence, the second one is not null set. Same way third, x is a natural number, x smaller than 5 and x greater than 7. X is a natural number, x is smaller than 5 and x is greater than 7. I will explain this with the help of number line. We know that on number line, if I will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on, so on, so on. My question is a number smaller than 5. Smaller than 5 means 5 is not considered. So the number considered is 1, 2, 3 and 4. And means we have to check only common element. Greater than 7. So 8, 9, 10 and so on, so on. Tell me, is there any common element between 1, 2, 3, 4? and 7, 8, 9, 10. See, here number is natural number, and you might be know that natural number set contain 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, so on, so on. There is no number between 2 and 3. That's why I consider only 1, only 2, only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. But my question contains smaller than 5. So only these 4 number and greater than 7. So 8 onwards all number. But is there any common number? No. So intersection is null set. There is no common element. Hence this third question is null set. Example of null set. Okay. See, I have not enough space, so I will divide this board in two parts. First, null set, not a null set. First one is null set. Then third one is null set. Second is not null set because singleton set 2 is there. Okay. Now fourth one. Y is a point common to any two parallel line. See, this we have already studied in 9th standard. If line is parallel, then they are not intersecting line. So, is there any common element between these two lines? No, definitely no. So, the fourth one is also the example of null set. Hence, first, third and fourth is null set, and this second one is not a null set. Clear? Okay. Now we'll go with the question number 2. See, question number 2, which of the following sets are finite or infinite? Okay. See, in your textbook, the definition is given on page number 6. The definition is like this. A set which is empty or consists of the finite number of elements is called a finite, otherwise the set is called infinite. On the basis of that, we will decide our answer. Now I will start with the question number 2. The first one, the set of month of the year. See, again, we will divide our board in two parts, finite and infinite set. Now, first of all, the first question is set of month of the year. Now, tell me the month of the year are a small number which is countable, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So, that number are limited. So, it is finite. It is defined number that only 12 months we have to write. So, it is finite set. But 1, 2, 3 and so on, dash, 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 dash. Hence, that will be considered as infinite number. Now, third question. See, second question is dash, dash, dash. So, infinite number. But the third question is having some limit till 100 only. So, it is finite question. Now, fourth one, the set of positive integer greater than 100. Again, it's like a question number 2. We will start the same answer. 4 as greater than 100. So, it is 101, 102, but it is infinite. So, this is considered in the set of infinite. Now, fifth one. The fifth one is the set of prime number less than 99. I think you have done this question in either 8th standard or 9th standard. A prime number means a number which is divisible by itself or by 1 is known as prime number. So, there are limited number till 99 which are prime number. So, the fifth one is also in the category of finite set. Now, the question number 3 is also the same question. State each of the following set is finite or infinite. Okay. So, I will give you the question number 3 as a homework to you. You have to decide whether the sets are finite or infinite. Now we will start with question number 4. Now question number 4 is, in the following set, whether A and B are equal or not. Now again we know that what do you mean by equal set? For equal set, number of elements are equal as well as same. Numbers are equal and same. Now in the first one, A, B, C, D in the set A, and in B it is D, C, B, A. We know that in the set there is no importance of order. So order is not important. So whether we write A, B, C, D in the curly bracket, or we may write D, C, B, A in curly bracket, or you may write A, C, B, D in curly bracket, they all are considered as equal set because 4 elements are there and numbers are also equal. Elements are also same. C, A, C, C, B, B, D, D. Here also D, D, C, C, B, B and A. So it is known as equal set. Same way in question number 2. 4, 8, 12, 16 and the other one is 8, 4, 16, 18. See, here number of elements are same, but in set A 12 is present, but in set B 12 is not present. So that set is not equal set, but it is considered as equivalent set. Okay. So question number 2 of main question 4 is considered as equivalent set. Okay. So again I will divide my question in 2 parts, whether it is equal or equivalent. Okay. See, first one is equal set, second is equivalent set. They will not ask whether it is equivalent or not, but we will write from our side. So it is equal, this is not an equal set. Now next one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and the B is x is a positive even integer and x is smaller than 10, smaller than equal to 10. So because of equal to 10, we will consider 10 also. So here third question having A equal to B. Same way fourth one I will give you as a homework. You know very well, left side set A is multiple of 10 and right side of set is whether multiple of 10 or not, that you have to decide. If it is multiple of 10, then you can say they are equal. If not, then they are not equal. Okay. Now fifth question. Are the following pairs of set equal? Give reason. Okay. Give reason. You have to write the reason also, whether they are equal or not. See, for fifth question, the first question A having element 2, 3 and B is a x is a solution of equation x square plus 5x plus 6. Now the equation is x square plus 5x plus 6. X square plus 5x plus 6. We know very well. 6 ones are 6. We have to factorize this. So we may write x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. What we can take common? X. What is left? X plus 2. Now we can take 3 common. Here x plus 2 equal to 0. So the x plus 2 and x plus 3 equal to 0. So the answer x is equal to minus 2 and minus 3, which is not same as 2 and 3. So the first one is not an equal set. Right? That way you have to solve the sub question 2 by yourself. It is very easy question. The letter in the word follow and wolf, that you have to check whether they are same or not. Now sixth question and the last question. From the set given below, select equal set. Okay. You have to match a pair and decide which of them are equal, which of them are not equal. I will give you this question as a homework to you. Okay. So now today's our topic is, which we have discussed, is first of all empty set, then empty set means null set, then equal set, then singleton set, and finite set and infinite set. So this question you have to complete in your notebook. Now students, remember that you have to make a separate note for our maths, and that you have to prepare day by day. We will, whenever say you have to submit your notebook, in that case you have to submit your notebook in the school. We will assess your notebook and we will give some marks according to your work. Okay, so do regularly your homework. Okay, thank you students.